A basic introduction to propositional logic. Demonstration 3.1, or in. A disjunction is symbolized by the V or wedge symbol. It means or, either, etc. Or in means that starting with the truth, you can add an or to it. It is a one-step rule. Problem 50. I know you want to go to the movie as well as the concert. Actually, you can do that or just stay home. Step 1, find the code words. They're already given to you and they're just the capitalized words. So M will stand for going to the movie, C will stand for going to the concert, and H will stand for staying home. Step 2, now symbolize the relationships that these sentences are giving you for the argument. The first statement, as well as, is another way of saying and so you would get M and C. For the second statement, it says, actually, you can see that this is a type of conclusion, right? This should indicate to you that this is where the argument ends. So what is that? You have to go back to the previous statement, right? You can do that. What do you mean by that? You have to look for it, and it says, well, you wanted to go to the movie and the concert. So you can do that, or you can stay home. So you have the M and C from the first statement, and then you have or staying at home as or H. And remember, don't forget to group. Now that you have more than one dyadic connector, the and the or, right? You have both of those. You can't just leave them out. You have to start grouping them. Step 3, formalize the sequent. So now from the argument that you decoded from English into symbols, you put it into sequent form, right? Put the premises first. In this case, there's just one, so just list that first, and then put the conclusion after the turnstile. Step 4, set up the proof. So in this case, we only have one assumption. Remember, once you take it from the sequent and you put it into the proof, you start calling it an assumption. We have one assumption that was given to us, and then we have the conclusion that we need. Look at the conclusion. You need to get to M and C or H. How will you do that? Well, you can notice that you have the M and C portion, right? Just from the assumption on line 1. Solve the proof. In this case, we just use something called or in, okay? It just takes one step for us to take M and C and just add or H. And the justification is line 1 or in. Now that means we are putting in an or symbol. Now remember, or in is a one-step rule. All it requires is that you have one of the disjuncts. Okay, disjunct meaning the two pieces of the or. So we already have M and C, right? We have it on line 1, so we can just or in anything else. That might seem weird, but the full details of why that happens is explained in the text, but that's how or in works. Here's the final answer with the sequent and the proof.